Actor Sabyasachi, who was also a contestant at the Bigg Boss with Sidharth Shukla, has spoken. He lost that show, which Sidharth Shukla won, but listen in to what he has to say. Sabyasachi, if you can hear me, I understand that any word would be less right now to describe what has happened, but you shared a stage with him. You lost, but yet there was such a dignified conclusion to that show. How are people reacting in the industry? What do you have to say about this shocking death?
I am joking right now. There's no word to explain, and this is so shocking. We had been going through this Corona and COVID thing, then friends leaving us like this suddenly. It's like I cannot still believe it, and God should not do this with anyone. I don't know how his mother will take care of the situation and be strong. I don't know what will happen to his fans and family, because he was such a sweetheart. He was such a good human being.
Also, Sabyasachi, if you can tell us a little bit about your interaction with Sidharth Shukla, because he did win the show and yet it appeared that you had a very cordial equation and a cordial ending to that show. Do you want to tell us about that interaction with him?
Yeah, we were not in the same season though, but I used to know him personally very well. And after he won the show, even I have met him, and we were like not in touch all the time, but we were close friends. So, but this is like too shocking for me, and I don't know. I have no words.
No, I completely understand, and to know someone and to lose them, and such a shocking sudden development, any words I think for now would be less. And while we watch this happy fit individual dancing right now on our screen, these are visuals to know that it's not going to happen again, and the future that he possibly adds. Sabyasachi, if I may also ask you, because Bigg Boss can get very competitive, there are all sorts of charges and fighting that takes place on that show. But there on our screen as well, as we run that visual of him winning, how was the environment with Sidharth Shukla in it? Because there were very few times that he ended up really abusing. What do you want to tell us about that event and perhaps those days that you spent with him at the Bigg Boss?
I think he is a very short-tempered yet aggressive, but a nice person by heart. So he cannot take something which he thinks is wrong. So he used to clarify things, and it used to get into a brawl or a fight or any kind of a situation like that. Because anywhere where there are two people, those who are aggressive, they get into a brawl. It was very common in the season. So besides that, we all have loved him, and that's why he could win it. And that is how I have known him, because for a lot of years I had been knowing him.
And that perhaps what you're telling us is the public opinion was definitely with Sidharth Shukla, especially with regard to Bigg Boss. Thank you so much, Sabyasachi, for giving us your time.